there is no such thing as a bad day. There's only such thing as bad days, because each of the days intertwine with one another. So whenever you have a bad day, chances are the next day is going to be pretty bad. The third day may not be as bad, but at this point, you had 2 bad days in a row. So it's not a bad day, it's bad days. It's like a couple of weeks ago, I ended up going to one of my favorite fast food places that always hooks me up. It's this place called Ho Ho To Go. And for one particular night, I don't know, I just went really late. I ordered a meal, my go-to, and it just gave me a stomach ache. I was like, what the heck? Why is it giving me a stomach ache? And I'm just like, okay, this day is done. This day overall was bad. I am done with my bad day. All for me to wake up at 4 in the morning. My stomach is just hurting so freaking bad. I'm like, oh man, this is awful. And now the new day started off in pain. So I don't believe in a bad day. I think it always adds up to just 2 days at least, and now you have bad days. And someone may be thinking, man, this is a very heinous thing to say. You're telling me I can't have a bad day? Today was such an awful day, and you're telling me tomorrow's going to be just as bad? Probably. But this is good news, because there's a thing called duality, my friend. Behind every bad days comes good days. So bad days don't last forever. Eventually, you're going to have a good day. I think the cheat code, though, to dealing with all of this is to view it more as days rather than good days and bad days. And one of the ways to do that is to find the good in the bad and to find the bad in the good, right? So whenever you're having a bad day, your goal is to find at least one good thing about it. You don't need to stack up 10 different things that you're happy about. Just one good thing about it. All right. So that day that I ended up eating that bad Chinese food, I had one good thing. You know what that is? Sunny Delight. When I was a little kid, I used to drink Sunny Delight. And for some reason, as an adult, I just decided to get Sunny D one day. And on this particular day, when my stomach was hurting, I drank the juice, and something about that taste stuck out. And that was the one good thing within my day. Now, other times, I'm having a series of good days, right? I went to take this trip recently, and just every single day within the trip was a blast. But I need to find one bad thing about it. The one bad thing about it was that this particular place had a restaurant that I really wanted to go to. And every single day within the trip, something just kept coming up every single time I was going to go to that restaurant. So I never went to the restaurant. That was the one bad thing. By finding the good in the bad and the bad in the good, eventually what begins to happen is that the days, they just are just days. It's not good days, bad days, and it really just changes your mind. It's like getting ink and just squeezing one squirt into a glass of water. You'll see that ink permeate throughout the entire water. You just got to do that exercise every now and then. I call it the oxymoron exercise, and that is a great way, in my opinion, to deal with bad days.